Hi. So as promised, I was gonna go live and share with you how I Gua Sha. Okay, Gua Sha. I talked about in my stories how Gua Sha is important, especially if you're getting ready for a wedding, life, whatever. Like I think you should be doing this every at least 4 times a week, if not every day. Okay. I'm not a Gua Sha expert, but I'm gonna show you what has helped me. All right. If you guys are new here, my name is JTorry. You've been following me for a while. Thank you for coming back. All right. So, you don't know who I am. My name is JTorry. I'm a bridal hair and makeup expert for the last 18 years, and I help. Hello, welcome. So I help others feel beautiful. So let's get started. All right. So I promised I was gonna do this video, so I wanted to get this done. Otherwise, I start my wedding tomorrow, and I'm gonna be tired. I'm not gonna do it. All right, cool. So so what I use to Gua Sha is gonna be the you need the oil. There are times when I try to do it without oil, you just can't. You have to make your own oil, and I found that just making your own oil is actually better, because I did buy an oil from like a company called something Sunday Riley, and I realized it wasn't. Like, you can just make your own. So so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get some type of clear vase and just make your own. What I like to mix this with is black seed oil and castor oil. These are the 2 combos that I highly recommend just adding and just put it together. Castor oil and black seed oil. These are very potent. It really helps get into your skin, and it's not going to break you out. And I have acne prone skin, but it doesn't break me out. If you don't want to use castor oil, the next best thing would be jojoba oil, whatever it is you say, this one right here. And then if you want to add frankincense, which is I like to add a little bit, like 2 drops, then or more, either of these 2. Anyways, this is you just make into your own concoction here. So if you want the recipe, just comment below and I can send you a DM on it. All right, so this is how much you need. So what I do is I make sure I tone my face. I already wash my face, I tone it, and so what I do is I go ahead and get to my skin. First thing I do is I put this on my chest area first. So what I do is I open up this area, because this is like your I call this like your dumpster area, because everything, like you have 2 dumping area where all your lymphatic kind of starts, which is basically going to be here, and also your groin area. So you want to, like, the groin area is a really nice place to do, like the side of your legs, but we don't need to. I just do this first, and so I just open up. So you get 2 fingers and just do this. There's a lot of like instructions. When I look at other videos, like there's so many steps to do. So I just kind of keep it basic because I get overwhelmed very easily. So I just do 20, like 20 is my number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just keep going to 20. Same thing. I already did mine already. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 20. And then you want to go ahead and massage like your lymph nodes around your armpit and just pump it. And you just don't forget the armpit, because the armpit is actually really important. And you just tap, circular motion, just like circular. And then the next thing you want to do is I just go up my neck and like 2 fingers here, and I just go here. All right. So those are 2 things. Just 2 fingers is all you need, literally. 1, 2, 1, 2, and very simple. And then 2, 1, 2. So 20 times. And the thing is, you do need oil in your hand. Otherwise, if you're rubbing your face dry, it's gonna cause friction. It's not gonna work. But 20 times. And then the next thing you want to do after you do this, then you can go ahead and grab into your forehead right here Do you do dry shampoo recommendation? No, I don't do dry shampoo on my hair because I think this just build up on my hair. I don't do dry shampoo. I think I don't know. I like washing my hair, and if anything, I like to put like oil in my hair. I think dry shampoo is just like chemical that doesn't need to be in your hair. Now, for all those who want to do dry shampoo, I do dry shampoo on clients whenever their hair is like not washed and is like gunky, and I can't like I have to do dry shampoo on their hair because it's like they think that dirty hair is good. No, so that's the time I use dry shampoo. And my favorite dry shampoo is by Rusk, R-U-S-K. That's the brand I like to use when it comes to dry shampoo. Anyway, so that's off topic. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my skin. So the reason why you want to go like Gua Sha, guys, like to move lymphatic, if you have like bags here and like your skin needs to be firm. A lot of times it just needs to be. We have muscles in our face and lymphatic. And lymphatic is what moves toxin around. And I'm learning so much about that in the last year. And like it clicks little things here and there. And so if you watch a lot of videos on like lymphatic drainage and videos and Gua Sha, I get super overwhelmed because there's so much information. So I just kind of keep it simple. I just do two fingers, like I said, open up here like 20 times. And basically, I just imagine this like a little dumpster area because all the fluids in your face it has to go down here. It has to move because it has to go somewhere, right? So if you have a lot of fluid in your face, like it has to go somewhere, and it has to go here, all right? So, but first of all, you have to. That's the reason why you have to open up here because you can't just go straight and like Gua Sha, you know, like you can't go in and start doing this until you open this area up. So that's the reason why this is important. Does it make sense? Okay, so I'll open up your dumpster area, which is here. That's how I like to imagine. And then once you open this up, then you can kind of open up the drainage area, kind of like, you know, drainage when you go. You gotta open this drain. So all of this here can go here, right? So like about 20 times, very softly. You don't have to rub hard, but make sure you get the oil though. You gotta get oil. And then now, once you open this area, I'd like to go up to my head to start getting the fluid from my head down. So I'll work my way like here, and I'll work to my head, and then down to my face. Okay? So then like 1, 2, oh, it just feels so good. But so 20 times, all right? So I got that. So 20 times in the head. Just do this. I promise you, like, this is like your self-care moment. All right, the next thing you want to do after you do the head 20 times, then you want to Gua Sha. Then you can go into like, so I asked my daughter the other day, I said, Mom, do you know how to Gua Sha? She said, yes. And that's what she does. It's so funny. She gets her little, like her thing here, and then she'll just, like, she uses her hands and she just like mimics. This is Gua Sha. So most of you guys probably think that's what that is because that's all you see on the internet. But no, it's actually more than that. So, okay. So I'm going to show you my favorite Gua Sha. You can easily use your finger. I'll show you my fingers first. And then if you want to use like Gua Sha, you can. But let me show you my finger. Just use the finger because I don't want to make it more complicated than it needs to be. So remember the two fingers, your index finger. So you basically, after you done like kind of did this, then that's done. So now you want to go ahead and get your two fingers and do this. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start here because a lot of the drainage is just going to be right here. And then you just kind of pinch, not pinch, very lightly, but make sure you have oil in your hand. And then do this, and then this is what I do, okay? Because I figured it out. So basically, you just do here, up, and then back down to the dumpster. 1, 2, and then if you want, you can go ahead and like do 2 fingers, and then so kind of like do this and this here, and then here. if you want to just do this, that's fine too. Just here, 1, 2, like pinch your nose, because sometimes our nose are big. You can actually make your nose skinnier because there's a lot of fluid in there. And like do this and up. And so this creates a strong jawline right here too. So I noticed when I was like more puffier, my jawline was still was puffy. So you see it's kind of sharp. And no, it's not surgery. And no, it's not like, you know, yeah, it's all you gotta do is do this. You can actually train. So I do. That's actually my last step. Okay, so for 1, 2, 3, like 20 times. 1. Just keep 20 to 20. 20. And then the next thing I want to do is I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I open up really wide, so that way this kind of cups under my cheekbones right here. So that way it cups. And picks it up 20 times. And then now, so once you do this and once you do this, the next step is just move it down. Move it down to your dumpster. 20 times. And that's literally it. If you do that, like at least, that's very simple. If you do that with your own hands and you don't need Gua Sha, you can just get this. Then that's pretty much how you're gonna able to move your cheeks to not be so puffy, especially early in the morning and at night. So do this in the night and do it in the morning, so it kind of gets rid of the puffiness, and it will help so much with. I mean, we can still contour you and provide. I contour my client, but this really just helps you feel good. It's actually healthy. It moves the toxin. It moves the fluid out of your face. It helps you feel better. Like literally, if you do this like every day, you'll notice a huge difference in like how you feel. So actually, it's healthy. You should start researching about the lymphatic system and drainage and see how that can actually promote healing and wellness to move toxin out of your body. Because it's just like anything. It's like a swamp. Like if you don't irrigate it, it just stays. And what happens when it stays is just be puffy, things like that. So a lot of my brides, I kind of help recommend them to like Gua Sha, like start doing it. And sometimes people don't do this because they feel overwhelmed with all the different steps. But like I said, it's super easy. And I was overwhelmed too because I buy like all these Gua Sha. So like all these, I now have plenty more. So I bought all of this. And I end up going back to like my my hands. But I feel like sometimes brides or clients, I notice that when they'll try and do it, I think they're not really comfortable with their fingers, and they get nervous. So if you get nervous, you don't know what you're doing, then you can get like some type of like a shawl like this. So I got this from Daiso, and I got this from Five and Below, which I really like this heart shape because this heart just helps cup this area really nicely. So when you hold a Gua Sha, the point is you don't want to hold it straight like this. You want to slant it. So that's another tip. So make sure you slant, not go straight like this. I think that's what it is. So I noticed like one of my brides, she was like doing. So don't go straight, meaning don't go straight. Make sure you slant it when you glide on it. Does it make sense? So that's the biggest tip. So don't go straight like this. This is just not gonna. It doesn't help, and plus it makes it really hard to like handle. So you just want to go straight, and this is how you Gua Sha properly, because you're actually moving. This is just not gonna do it, and plus it puts so much pressure. So just slide like this, and if you do it against your chest, oh my god, it feels so good. And a lot of times, like too, for women, like especially when you go into 30s and 40s, and a lot of times people get like breast cancer and things like that, breast tumors and crap like that. Then I've learned that it's because there's a lot of buildup. So make sure you do lymphatic massages to help remove any congested things that's going on. Because congested is because it's like a swamp, you know. Remember I said if you don't move things around, you become a swamp, and then becomes tumors and things like that. So like massaging and like and getting things out into the dumpster, which is like your lymph. It goes out to your armpit. Your armpit has a lot of lymph nodes, you know. It goes lymph nodes, and then it travels into this dumpster area, which is the dump. So remember, this is like your dumpster area, meaning it goes out, and then it goes into your, I don't know, like goes down to your digestion, like out your body. Okay. That's why people, whenever people get breast cancer, their first thing they check is your lymph nodes. They actually cut it out. I got 3 cut out here, and thankfully it was negative, so it didn't travel out. So thank God. But they do. That's what they do. They cut out your lymph nodes. Like you have millions, or not millions, a few. I don't know how many you have, but you have a lot. So they took out 3 here just to test out to see if there's if it didn't travel out to your to the rest of the body, because your lymph nodes is really what like it filters and all your toxin go through, you know. And so anyway, so if I was you, you're your 30s, 40s, massage this. I think this is really good for women. I heard my cousin had told me that about like breast cancer. Folks have they have malignant tumors because it's just buildup and not like not like the lymphatic is not moving. And when he said that, like very beginning, I was like, what did he mean by that? And that kind of stuck with me. And so the more I started listening and hearing accumulation of like bits and pieces of content and it makes sense now as to why we should be massaging lymphatic. Anyways, for health reasons and preventative reasons, preventative care, because you don't want to get like tumors and things like that. But anyways, the point of this video is for me to help you to make sure you help you drain and kind of chisel your face to what makes you comfortable and confident, which I love doing, because I think it's important to take care of your face and skin. To also you can chisel however way you want it. So I see women like, you know, having, you know, the skin type that they don't like, you know, which is like maybe like double chin or like having lines like this line here. I've always had that, and my concern is not so much this line. I do, because I've always had this, but my concern is this line I have here, like this. So in my, like for the last 7 years, I've always got Botox or Dysport, but the last 2 years I did not. So the last 2 years I haven't gotten it, and I'm so like wanting to get it done, because I want to go get it done, but I don't want to get it done because obviously it's poison, right? It's toxic into your body. But I just wanted to kill them, because every time I'm working, when I'm talking, like I'm doing this, like I'm constantly making this valley, see? And so, but I'm like, so what I've been doing to help it is I got these frown patches to help me to stop frowning at night, like when I'm thinking and working. So I put these frownies, I got this on Amazon, and I just put them right here, and it's been helping. See, usually it'll be like a little groove right here. So I just put water. Anyways, you can buy that on Amazon. If you want the link, you can message me. Facial patches, so good. But I put that at night. But what's really important for me, after I do the rest, what I do is I go in here and like press down and kind of spread open and press up. Oh, it feels so good. Like there's so much tension right here, because I'm like, if I don't press too hard, I just like, oh my God, it feels so good. I can feel like my muscle always contracting whenever I'm like talking and working. I'm doing like, because I'm very passionate, and I would just like do that. And anyways, I'm trying my best not to go get dye sport done, but anyways, I kind of want to, but I'm not going to. Anyways, that's what been helping, is really just training your muscles with the facial patches and just gua shaing this area and getting the fluid out and just like pulling the muscles up. And you don't need it. And here, when it comes to here, I just massage it and try to get rid of this indentation line in here, so, and trained it. So anyways, so if you guys are afraid of like the oil that you make at home, it's gonna break you out. It does not gonna break you out, but you can wash your face afterwards to get rid of the excess oil. But so far, like, it hasn't broke me out, which is really nice. Anyway, so that's my tips for gua sha. I hope that really helps. Again, make sure you mix your own concoction. Watch the very beginning. I'm going to leave this video up. You can mix black seed oil and jojoba oil or castor oil. This is actually my two favorite, these two. And then add in frankincense, like a few drops of frankincense or a few drops of myrrh. Those two combo, and then these main two ingredients, castor oil and black seed oil, is so good. It literally helps with inflammation. It's so good, and it makes your skin very bright and beautiful. And so once you put that in your hands, make sure it's clean. Make sure you alcohol your and wipe your gua sha if you're gonna use that. Make sure your hands are clean. Spray with alcohol, clean it, and wipe it down. Don't use dirty utensils on your face. That's what creates breakout. It's not the oil. It's really. And what's cool about these oil, it has like myrrh. It's antimicrobial. It helps get rid of bacteria. So, but still, you still need to clean your utensils. Going back to what I mentioned, I forgot about how you slant it. So if you're gonna use gua sha, just make sure you slant it, like slant it. But I found this thing I got from Daiso, and I noticed what you can do is you just glide it up. So you see it automatically makes you want to slant it. Makes sense? It makes you slant it. So if you have a hard time not slanting your gua sha or your hands, then you may want to get something like this holding it like this. Like a shovel. So it's almost like a baby gua sha. And it's actually nice. Like, I actually like this. And it's just so easy. It's so much easier. So it's slanted for you, and it actually does the job. And if you don't have time, then use your two fingers and do what I just shared with you. So if you watch this video, it's super simple. Again, let me just repeat it. Get your oil. Make sure your hands are clean. Wash. Your utensils are clean. Sanitize it. And then you one, two, three, four. If you don't have time, do both at the same time. Which, if you have kids, sometimes we have anxiety thinking we don't have time. Then just do this. 1, 2, and then shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I didn't add the shoulders, but especially the armpit. You want to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 to 20 times. Tap, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 20. Like, I can't do on the video, but 20 times. So armpit, so open here, armpit, and then I like doing my shoulders because who doesn't want the armpit, like their shoulders to pop, you know? And then you want to open the irrigation, which is like connected. Remember, this is dumpster, so you have to connect it here. 2 fingers here, 1, 20 times, and then forehead, like the whole head, about 20 times. Feels so good. All right, back to the two fingers, 1, 20 times, and then 20 times, and then bring it back down, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Hope that it makes sense. Rewatch this video. Hope that this video is helpful for you guys. Comment if you have any questions. But yeah, I would definitely recommend ladies in the 20s, 30s to start doing this, and you start seeing difference in your own face. You can start getting your cheekbones. Like, I got my cheekbones. I have cheekbones, but it does sag, so that's why I have to do it. So you see, it's like it's still lifted. I'm about to be 42, so I ain't no spring chicken, but you know, you wanna. And another tip, if you want to get rid of this line, you can just push it here, and then same thing here. If you have like in like other areas that you want to improve, all you gotta do is press that area with the oil and get rid of the tension. Because the reason why you have lines or really hard lines is there's tension that continues on building up in that area, and all you have to do every single day is really to just release it by pressing down. It's almost like a massage. Same thing when you have a knot. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Comment below. Thank you so much for joining.